of the UMG 10K LAN. Big props to everybody associated with this. Like I mentioned before, not going to shout them out again. I'll do that a little bit later. But we have OpTic down 2-0 in the series. Fariko.Impact looking very good here. CTF. Ego, what do you think that OpTic needs to do to get back into this?
I think they need to just use their experience and their patience to their advantage. They need to take it. What OpTic has always been known for in the past is playing the game by the books, controlling their flag, making sure everything is safe and secure, getting map control, and letting other teams make mistakes. Fariko is a very aggressive team. You see they have 3 down very early right there because you have guys like Killa and John getting really aggressive. It looks like this should be a cap for Scump. With that 5-second respawn delay, though, Fariko should have a chance to overextend. As you see, there's already a guy on top of their bridge. Oh, man, and Big Timer's going to have to pick up this kill right here. I don't think they realize he's on top of the bridge. He's putting shots into Big Timer. Scump gets a kill on John. Oh, he's getting shot in the back by too quick, though. And big return by Karma, and OpTic couldn't get that flag, and that's the difference in a 5-second and 7.5-second spawn delay right there. It really is.
You know that's a heartbreaker right there for OpTic. Scump doing so much to get that cap, but Karma coming up huge for his team with that return, dying in the process, but well worth it. Now on board with Red Bull. Killa moving around with the PDW, spots him coming into train, but Scump takes him out, catching him. It looks like Killa's reactions a little bit slower than Scump's right there. Scump known for being one of arguably the best Call of Duty players in the game. What do you think makes Scump so dominant when he plays, especially when you have this OpTic team around him?
Oh, man, his reaction time is just on another level. It really is. He's smart, but I think that his confidence and his aggression, a lot of players can't really get away with that. But for just something about the way Scump plays, it's just, I don't know if it's a shot or reaction time, lets him be as aggressive as he wants, and he really has his own play style that, if we look back to MW3, there was not a Slayer or a dominant Slayer with SMG. It's a little different in this game. It's a little easier to get kills with a sub, but Scumpy was able to be a Slayer and dominate the game with a submachine gun, and that's really what makes him stand out from, you know, someone like Too Quick Say, who dominated as a Slayer with an AR. He's more aggressive and does more for the team while he's getting all those kills.
Yeah, switching off nade shot, going on board with Karma here from Fariko.Impact, seeing what he's going to be able to do. The star of that last S&D finishing 13-4, as well as the star starting off, as he did get that huge return, but we did see OpTic go up 1-0 nade shot with the flag cap. Moving around here.
Interesting, he's pulling it down. Rarely do you see a team pull down low, but it looks like Too Quick's choosing to pull down low. He does have a guy chasing behind him. Oh, and his teammate did turn around. They got a good spawn, but he needs to slow down right here. They have to know they're out of this base. He needs to let his teammates go first. It's a big kill right here.
Yeah, it looks like Killa trying to give him some support. Merc coming up huge, but Karma coming up big as well. Looking around, it looks like Karma's going to try to move back. A very smart play right there, making sure they were not able to get the kill and the return.
Yeah, that was a big play by Killa, actually having the awareness to know.
Oh, excuse me, Killa.
I'm not going to be able to get this. I need to get towards my teammates and stay alive. And we have we have to hold up their flag. It's the most important thing. He couldn't go just run out there and do something stupid and try and make a crazy play happen, but easily would have probably lost their flag. But it looks like they still didn't get. Oh no, John does end up putting it in, even though Killa did get stopped. But it looks like OpTic's gonna grab the flag right here. Big Shot chooses not to. He gets 1 kill and is gonna wait for them to come off spawn. I'm not a huge fan of that. I think that they had 2 down and 1 guy coming off spawn. He might have been able to pull that flag out, and John cleans up nade shot at their base, and you're back to play in the middle map again.
Yeah, right now we do see Big Timer sitting down, looking around, just kind of chilling in the corner right now. 1-1 is the score. Moving back here, checking up top. Big Timer with a huge kill onto Karma. Hits him with the headshot.
Beautiful shots right there.
Killa takes out Merc, and Big Timer on a roll right now. That's 3 in a row. Looking for the Hunter Killer. Jumping up top, Big Timer on a roll. A man possessed, cannot be stopped. Out goes the Hunter Killer, and it looks like Big Timer trying to rack up some of those score streaks while he can, using that FAL. spots one member of Fariko back. It is too quick. Big Timer takes him out. And let's pull up the scoreboard here as we are inside the 30-second mark of that first half. Merc at 4-13, struggling a bit, but being picked up by Big Timer and Scump, doing their part for OpTic, and that is what makes this team so great, that all the members will rally around each other. If one member's going down, struggling a little bit, the others can step up when needed.
Absolutely, and I'm actually pretty surprised how bad Killa is struggling. And Big Timer just picked up a lightning strike and a Hellstorm missile, which is going to be huge to go into the second half right here. Fariko did not do a very good job of realizing after he got that 3-piece that he was still unaccounted for, and they let him find the spawn and pick up 2 more kills, which got him those kill streaks, which should play a huge part into this half.
Right there, we do see Too Quick taken out. The last member of OpTic there for the final kill cam. 1-1 is the score heading into the second side. Ego, why don't you give me a prediction here? What do you think is going to happen? OpTic going to come back and take this, or is Fariko.Impact going to make the lead 3-0 in the winners finals?
Oh, man, it's tough. It looks like outside of Too Quick that Fariko's kind of struggling right now. Too Quick is doing a good job at holding their flag as their assault rifle. But I think with OpTic being able to pick up those kill streaks, if they can just play that methodical OpTic type of game and just keep the pace in their favor, that they should really be able to take advantage once they get good control and have those kill streaks. But, ooh, John with a big kill on Big Timer right here.
Why don't we go on board with John, see if he's able to get this cap, pull up the overhead. One of his supports do go down, and someone's trying to catch him on the track.
And there comes that Hellstorm, but John got inside. Oh, but see, that guy just snuck still through the train. John sees a guy behind him. There's going to be a guy to his left right here, though. He does get a big kill on Scumpy, but Big Timer hits a double with the lightning strike. Fariko comes right back with 2 kills of their own, but it looked like... I don't even know what happened to that flag right there. I guess Merc got the return.
Merc did indeed get the return.
Those kill streaks ended up not getting OpTic a flag like I thought they would, but they did prevent Fariko from getting a flag. As OpTic sets up around their flag, make sure their base is clear, which is what they're known to do, not taking any chances, and now they have control of the map. After 2 guys are down, Fariko's probably going to have a guy or 2 on their bridge or in the back of their base. 2 big kills by Fariko. Nadeshot takes out John. I'm interested to see what Fariko can do right here, because they have like 1 guy that's really all I've seen at the OpTic base at a time, and this is the type of map to get a flag out. You really need 2 or 3 guys there, just because it's, especially with that smaller respawn delay, it's so easy to get back to your flag quick enough to stop a pull. So you need to have your support up there, but at the same time, it's so easy for teams to overextend that you have to have guys playing back at your base. So, you know, you have to kind of choose your poison, if that makes sense.
Yeah, right there, Scump going huge, showing what he can do. Taking out 2.
Notice right there, whoever grabbed the flag, he had 2 guys supporting him. Scump picked up that big 2-piece, and now they're all run back with him. In the past in CTF, you might have been able to sit back and spawn trap, because you had 2 guys dead and the cutoffs are easy to get, but now with this short spawn delay, they had to go back, and this is a big kill by Scump. Killa. Damn, Killa. Killa is very excited about that. Big kill on Scumpy. Flag on. That was a flag return right there, but it looks like Fariko's going to be up 2-1, and they're 2 minutes away from being up 3-0 on OpTic.
Yeah, Killa's got that RC car as well as the Hunter Killer.
I'm kind of curious on why Killa's using the RC car, but
I think he may have been using it for S&D. I've seen him use it before. He just didn't choose to switch off. Big Timer taking him down. And why don't we switch around here, see if anybody else has any other score streaks. Big Timer slowly moving toward a few of his. That Hunter Killer first on the list. Karma and Too Quick, as well as John picking up kills. Scump, though, takes out Killa in response. And John shuts him down. Pulling up the scoreboard, let me know what you see here, Ego.
I see Too Quick is doing a great job at A, staying alive. 12 deaths is like the least on the board, and B, just getting those kills on their flag, making sure that their flag is staying in their base, so that they're secure enough to get back and get control of the map, and really giving his SMGs room to get out. And Killa is getting pumped up right now. He had a bad first half, but it really is going to be hard for OpTic to overcome. Even being only down 1, they got a minute left, and I'm pretty sure if you bring up the mini-map right here, Fariko probably has at least 3 guys at their base, which they do. But I really don't know why actually that guy in Fariko is overextended, but it looks like he's going to get a flag grab.
Trying to switch over here, spotting John, the flag carrier, and it looks like he's going to take off. I'm pulling up the mini-map again to see what he sees. Oh, avoiding dying to OpTic right there.
This is a really weird because right now Fariko has nobody at their base, and they're up by 1 flag. It almost looks like Fariko was the team trailing the way that they were all out and trying to get this flag, and they just let OpTic take their flag. It's going to be really interesting now because John just ran that middle map and kill his RC car. This is very, 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 very crazy CTF right now. It's just people say that the 5-second spawn delay adds a little bit of randomness, and I'll agree with that, but it's definitely entertaining. I can't argue that. But OpTic, it looks like they're going to get this tap. They got 7 seconds left. Killer makes a big kill, but it looks like Nadeshot jumped it in with 3 seconds left to send it to overtime. That was a terrible play by Fariko. That's all it was. I didn't see, no offense to OpTic, didn't see them do anything great, but Fariko just left their base wide open. They sent the guy to grab the flag. The other 2 guys pushed down middle map. They had no one at their flag. They were up by a flag with a minute left. All they had to do was protect it, and they didn't even contest somebody trying to grab it. It was really odd to see.
One thing I feel like you have to contribute to that is that Fariko is an extremely aggressive team. You mentioned they are that running gun team. Not as much. OpTic, almost the complete opposite playstyle. While you have Scump, and you mentioned the aggression earlier, Nadeshot as well with a very aggressive, especially in that S&D. But OpTic, a very conservative team. Merc, one of the most patient players in the game, and Big T more playing to the flow and adjusting his playstyle. Very good at that, which is what makes Big Timer such a great player. We see the cap 2-2 now in overtime. I'm going to switch over here to the flag carrier. It is Killa, goes down to Scump. You mentioned as well, Killa very amped, very vocal as well, trying to talk some trash. And it looks like Killa's trying to get into the heads of OpTic. I don't think that's going to work based on their composure.
Work either, because OpTic's not really a team that you're going to kind of get into their head. Nadeshot does get a little bit flustered though, but if big kill by Merc on John. This could be a cap right here if he can get through this train. He does have both of his kill streaks for the next side too. You see Merc cutting in and out of the trains. That somebody is top ridge again. Oh, and big kills by Scumpy. I don't know if I would have called that in though, because his teammates are there and he could have used it on this next side, but obviously they've seen what kind of crazy stuff can happen as John picks up a 2-piece, but Merc puts in the flag, and that was about 1 minute and 20 seconds or something like that. It's going to be really hard for Fariko to overcome, because I can tell you this, with 1 minute and 20 seconds left, you will not see OpTic doing this stupid crap that Fariko did just before and just leave their flag open. You will, if we pull up the mini map off the break, I wouldn't be surprised if you see 2 guys from OpTic not even break out. They might push a little bit.
Yeah, one of them, it looks like one, probably Merc.
Whoever, see, that guy's all the way back there. He's not having any of it. Yeah, it's Nadeshot. Great play by Nadeshot. And this Fariko could have done what Nadeshot's doing right here and at least contested, but Nadeshot is actually taking shots, it looked like.
Yeah.
Too quick with a big kill on Nadeshot, but look, OpTic being a smarter team right there. Even though Nadeshot, their anchor, died back there, they still had 3 guys that were in position to stop the flag, and that's what it's all about, especially in the
Scump's on a roll right now, taking out another, and he does have the Hellstorm. Scump on fire, John goes down. Scump is a madman right now, looking for another, but Karma shuts him down. Time winding down though. Fariko.Impact needs to make something happen here, Ego, and they are running out of time. Scump catches John with that Hunter killer. There's the pull though from Karma, shut down by Big T. Moving back around here, we do see Too Quick as well as the rest of Fariko.Impact. It looks like it is a lost cause at this point. OpTic will win the Express CTF.
They needed to, and they played it the right way, and Fariko didn't. Fariko gave them that round. They had the lead. They had 1 minute left. All they had to do was to guard their flag, and it seemed like they didn't even care to try to do that. It looks like Nadeshot has to go to the little girls' room, so we're going to have a quick 2-minute break here.
Ego talking trash. So everybody, while we do wait for Nadeshot to return,